Well, life is very stressful when we try to control someone else's life and we just try to enter into the conflict just because of our ego self. It is very difficult because the biggest disease in the world is that the way I live and the way I want to live and way I visualize the life and the universe is the only way to live, visualize, and to follow. But the unfortunate thing is that everyone is having their own individual independence and freedom, and one has that right to live with that own space, freedom, and independence to live with. We cannot enforce anybody to think and live like us. The biggest disease is that we try to trap, enforce everyone to live, think the way we want to live, and that is where the conflict begins. Because moment you started coming up and expressing that thoughts, that belief system to the others, the conflicts will likely to arise, because then you are trying to entering into the other's spaces, and that is where the conflicts will begin. To resolve this conflict is, like many a times we have heard that idiom, just try to keep your leg in others' shoes. Not as easy as it said. We definitely do not know completely how to keep ourselves in others' legs and visualize the way he thinks, lives, and look at the conflicts, situations, scenarios, and the matters of the life. And that is where we have to give a time and space to each other rather than getting entered into the conflict. We have to live within ourselves. We have to dive within ourselves rather than getting entered into someone else's space and try to enforce them forcefully to live and think like us. That will be very harsh, unethical, and that is improper way to indulge our opinion on someone else's choice set, and ultimately it will create nothing but devastating conflicts. Just try to focus your own inner selves, try to look at and locate on all controllable factors within yourselves rather than someone else's. This is the only way to stop yourselves to getting enter into the conflict situation, or to get yourself out if you are stuck up in the conflict situation. Stay tuned with the more motivational videos, and if you like this videos and content, please do subscribe and share. Thank you. Jagadamba.